very loud, very stern. So I was like, okay. So I was like, all right, I'll find Michael when I get off work. Can't do it right now, you know. And then right after that, I was like, this is kind of odd. So I called Mom. I said, Mom, is Michael there? And she said, no. I said, well, where's he at? She said, well, I don't know. He didn't come home last night. I was like, okay. Well, what about this person whose house he was at? Is he still there? Or, you know, I know the guy said something about wanting to beat his ass. Like, what happened with all that? Did anything come of it? Whatever. She said, I don't know. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. And so she started calling and texting and trying to get a hold of this person and trying to find out, you know, if Michael was still there and whatnot. And I told Mom, I said, well, you see if you can get a hold of him. And when I get off work, I'll try to get a hold of my grandmother, my uncle, just people that I knew that Michael would be in contact with.
Gotcha.
And see if they had talked to him or heard from him or anything. And then when I got off work that day, I called my grandmother, called my uncle. None of them had heard from Michael or talked to him. You know, they had seen him the day before when he came out looking for somebody to pull the truck out of the pond, but they hadn't seen or heard from him since then. And so I called Mom back, and Mom said, well, something ain't right. You know, she said they're giving conflicting information, changing stories about, you know, because she had talked to this person the night before, and he said, yeah, Michael was there. And it was 11 o'clock, and she said, now he's trying to say Michael left walking between 8 and 9. I was like, well,
That's a huge conflict.
That don't
Huge.
even match up.
No.
That don't even sound right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, well, we need to go look for Michael.